they gave the first game, you know, and IDNS was a bit shaky, but they did come up, you know, after that. I would expect a similar performance by Mystic Burden this week. And I don't know, are they going to allow some very interesting heroes this time around?
I think that definitely is a lot of, you know, on the minds of teams as well. You know, having to be able to pick that up. This was that crazy game coming up from IDNS side. It was quite one-sided, especially in that last fight where I was there. This time, this is the game that, you know, really put Louvre onto the map, where they beat out Falcon 7. That's there. Now, arguably, Falcon 7 is the slightly lower in terms of ranking. That's there. But Louvre really did show a good, strong performance. Team fight after team fight again, they were able, you know, to pick members off. Here we see Grog doing a good job. And that Zaz, you know, just placing himself in the right position, dealing out the damage for them. Falcon 7 really couldn't hold on much to the game, and Louvre really did overpower them.
Yeah, I guess they really proved themselves that, you know, I'm here for a reason and I will perform, and, you know, they did show and prove themselves that they're able to do it, you know, to maintain it this far. And here we have, you know, Angel's Aurora. You know, I really hope
there was multiple setups that's there. I mean, I certainly do hope that we do see Angel, if not this week, in the upcoming weeks, because they still have a few matches to catch up with them. So we're going to be checking that all out in the end. Now, Angel is not obviously the only player of that team. There are multiple other members of the team that have been contributing towards, but it's also interesting to highlight some of the female players that have been doing really well in this competition.
Yes.
And she isn't the only girl in MPL. I believe we have 3 in total.
Yeah, it's so nice to see. Yeah, it's so
really
nice to see.
Well, let's have a quick review on who was on Mystic Burden in case you guys forgot. Alright, this is Mystic Burden Zon, Nana, Skuja, Hangos, and Ashi, and their Facebook page is Official Mystic Burden. So, have you followed them, Peach? See, this is what Peach used to do. She has homework to do to go follow Mystic Burden. Now, for those of you who do not know, there are multiple members on Mystic Burden that were former members of Team Saiyan. That were there, so it's going to be, they are pretty strong. We have seen them going up against Team Saiyan before. That's there. And this is one of the former members. This is Hangos, and if you look at it all,
it is just insane. Looking at 75 assists and 27 kills and 30 deaths. With Hylos, Estes, you know, Alice, Aurora, Diggy, and Karina, he is very versatile.
He is, and he's doing pretty well. Look at his assist at 75 over there with a 30 deaths. That is pretty good. His KDA is currently at 5.4, so he's pretty up there in terms of his versatility, his term of impact within the game as well. And that, you know, makes it difficult to counter draft when you have such versatile picks.
I guess with assists, you know, at that number, it just comes to show that how much of a team player he actually is.
And it's also, with that number of deaths that's there, he's either sacrificing for the team, and so we see that in terms of support or the tanks that are there. But he also knows how to get out.
Yes.
Which is important.
Very important.
You don't just go in and like, I am your sacrificial lamb, and then,
take me, take me.
Like, people are going to screen cap that of Peach just saying, take me, and that will be your next shift that's there. Let us check their opposing team. This time around, it's going to be Louvre SG. Let's find out who they are. And there we have it. That's Louvre SG. That's KYZ, Hong, Angel, Sky, VCZ, and Royal ZY. We have a top Zilong player and a top Mia player there as well. So a few options for them this time around, and do follow them on their Facebook page. Louvre. We cannot pronounce. Unfortunately, we're not that French to be able to pronounce that. But do follow them and their progression. Definitely on the upswing so far this time around. And this time we have Royal ZY.
ZY, they like a lot of Z.
That they do.
With 18 kills, 22 deaths, and 32 assists. He's quite a versatile player himself as well. Lancelot, Harley, Akai, Hylos, Fanny, Grok. It's quite impressive, but I guess his main role would be tank.
I think he's quite versatile in terms of it, because it's interesting because of the adaptation more recently, which is more on the right side. He has also played Fanny and Akai, which he won on both in that last series of games that's there. So he potentially could be both. I think maybe finding his stride this time around. They haven't really had much Fanny as well. This time we are going to see blue side Kuja, Zon, Ashi, Hangwas, and Nanas for Mystic Burden.
We have KYZ, Hong, Sky, CZ, and Royal Z.
Unfortunately, Angel is not gracing us with her wonderful presence this time around. So it's going to be 5 guys against 5 guys.
That's quite the norm, isn't it?
I must say, like, without Angel that's there, what power are you going to pile it all together?
I think we can expect something different this time around.
Okay, so we're not going to see the Aurora come in, which she's quite famous for. She also has played Carly and Kagura as well, if I'm remembering her stat page right. So we're not going to see that. We're instead potentially going to see Zilong and Mia being picked up over there. We have still up top, unchanged, Harley is still the highest pick, so we are going to see, we have seen Louvre pick up Harley before as well. We have definitely seen Mystic Burden pick up Harley, so I think that's going to be a highly contested one. Chow and Hylos is there, no surprise.
No surprise.
Hylos dropped a little bit just because the last time was not picked in the previous matches.
Yeah, I mean,
that's there.
Chow is really good at crowd controlling, and especially, he can, like
Jikundo
what Logan did earlier.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the multiple kickbacks, the knockups that are there, and the general versatility of his play is going to be up for contention this time around. And in no surprise, Fanny is way up there. Here.
Fanny, Lancelot, Kagura, but I have a feeling that might be a change because, like I said, Johnson, big impact.
Johnson big impact, but we haven't really seen Johnson being picked up by Louvre or any indication that that is within their rotation of picks as well. So I wonder if they might even pick that up in the first place, if it's even left open.
Johnson is actually quite, I would say, he's really different from the old Johnson after rework.
Yep.
So, there's a possibility that they would want to consider taking up Johnson.
Well, Zaz so far has played an important role for both of these teams. We have seen multiple Zaz wins from them as well. So I think that might be one of the other ones you should be looking out for as well. So we are about to go into game. Peach, before the picks and bans come out, I need a little bit of your prediction. What do you think we can expect from this series?
I'm expecting, I don't know. It's so scary, for both teams. Very crucial. Whoever they ban, if it's either or situation, so you're still opening an opportunity, but how much of a risk are you putting out for the other team?
Okay. So let me maybe change the question to something that's easier. Fast game, longer game?
I would think it's a long game.
I think it's going to be a longer game. That's there. I'm allowing that, I think, to be most likely to be the possibility.
Yeah.
Especially with the new picks that are coming through, I think people are going to be a little bit more cautious about how they're going to execute it. Louvre has not had the most quickest games. Neither really has Mystic Burden. about it because they tend to play more objective focus games as well. That's there. This time around, Mystic Burden's going to be on the blue side to start things off, and Louvre will be on the opposing side, the red side. Kagura does get removed, so you might see Angela and Lancelot maybe. That's going to be a little bit scary.
Lancelot? I didn't think he will,
Fanny's still open. Fanny, which normally comes in the first rotations, is not quite there, so that could be a possibility.
Zas, I was just about to say Zas, and he got banned. I think the next one would probably be a tank.
So Zas being removed, would Akai be removed out here?
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
I lost Johnson. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Harley?
Oh, yep. Potential Harley. Both teams have started Hellcat being removed. It's interesting now. Hellcat has been removed from all 3 games
today
so far. So it looks like the teams are fearing that Hellcat.
I did meet a Hellcat lately. I mean, this week I've been playing a lot, right? So I got a Hellcat on my team. I was doubtful at first, but yeah, he really does big impact in team fights.
Well, if he's able to execute, Harley locks in for Mystic Burden. Louvre hovering around Fanny this time around as well.
No time to lose. Let's grab that Fanny.
We have Sarah here saying, Louvre Angel, wishing you guys good luck and have fun. Thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Seeing it there. Oh, we are. Is that going to be Diggy?
Diggy? Oh.
Yes, it is going to be Diggy that's there. So it looks like this is going to be Royal ZY that's going to be playing Fanny, most likely for the team that's there. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they can execute that and whether there will be other supplemental damage. If they do pick up, for instance, a Hayabusa or a Saber that's there, they can go in from the sides as well. Johnson being hovered over here, former member of Team Saiyan, says, I can play Johnson too.
Let's hope he has better driving skills this time around. Diggy actually is pretty difficult. I mean, Diggy's damage is quite decent, and he's able to help out, but I guess
CC negation, very important, the shielding that's there.
And but Hayabusa can counter Diggy quite easily, but that's not something that they could have predicted, Hayabusa pick. But Zilong, okay, Zilong has been quite.
Yes. We just had somebody in chat, which is Rafi Roberts, saying, still waiting for Skyway to use Zilong, and your prayers are answered, your wishes are there. Zilong is being played.
Ooh, Bane.
What? How interesting. The rework band, Angela Johnson. Well, Gosen can't be picked this time around. Minotaur?
I think the Angela is quite solid.
I think the Angela is going to be quite solid. That's there.
Show me an Angela today. Angela Hilda deadly combo. They're almost unstoppable.
Yes, that is a strong combo coming in from them. That's there. And it looks like this is going to be responding with carry that's there. So this is Angela's very first game in MPL. I'm really looking forward to this. I think the lineup looks pretty solid on both sides. I would say a little bit more standard on Louvre SG side just because Angela's, I would say, newer into the game and how the interaction is going to go. Especially now we had the rework Johnson and Angela there. Can they execute?
I think they can. Angela, she can actually go partner with Johnson or Hilda because both of them are quite heads-on, very aggressive. So that's a very good three heroes
the
altogether.
Trio.
Yeah, the trio. Yeah, but if you compare it to Louvre, they have quite a common lineup.
Yeah.
But
does that mean having a common lineup means they're more predictable in that sense and you can counter their strategy, and something less common is more difficult?
But with a reworked hero and a new hero, which is pretty much a game changer. But then again, of course, they have Diggy, right? I think it's going to be quite a tough game.
So, sorry to cut you off because we're about to go into game. Predictions.
Mystic.
You just going for the Angela team, aren't you?
Of course, I love Angela.
I'm not sure about the specific lineup now. We know that Skyway is a top global Zilong player that's over there. I'm going to go with Louvre because I have confidence and I've seen their progression. Although the lineup may be more exciting on the side of Mystic Burden that's there, I think Louvre's solid, lineup means that they potentially practice that more, and maybe the execution might be smoother.
I think Mystic Burden, they're good because the last game they had with IDNS, they were really impressive. I was very shocked to see such performance from them, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, I have my coins on
You have
Mystic
your coins
Burden.
locked up there. All right. So, first of y'all who are watching out with us, don't forget to leave that hashtag, whether it's going to be Team NCB, that's going to be Mystic Burden, or it's going to be hashtag Team Louvre.
I mean, I don't know. I'm quite excited to see what Angela has for for us today. It's gonna be quite exciting. I've tried, Angela, Hilda, 3 enemies, easy wipe. No problem at all. But then again, her timing has to be really accurate.
Yes, the timing factor is going to be absolutely key. It looks like very quick. Skyway here already finding some difficulty and does flick back in the end. Will it be enough? Not quite enough. Nice turnaround there, just to deal that little bit of extra damage. But then again, it is a Hilda, and she will regain very easily back up to the top there. I guess it's going to be lots of focus on Angela and her performance this time around.
Yeah, it's so much of pressure. I wonder how Angela is feeling today. Oh, okay. So Harley's gonna go mid, and I actually expected.
Oh wow! Look at that, Fanny being so aggressive on the other side. There, Zon will manage to escape out. Still going in the end. Royal DY does come back out. That is a strong performance. Really confident. I mean, and this is barely hitting that 1 minute and 30-second mark already. Good opportunity there. Will not quite be able to escape. Harley comes in with that damage.
That was a nice backup by Harley over there. I was actually expecting an Angela Hilda pair instead of a Hayabusa Hilda. Then again, I mean, they do come a really good pair, but they have 3. They're not gonna change the strats yet.
Maybe not quite yet. Maybe until the call for Turtle does come out. Now that is in a couple of seconds. Will that happen? We are seeing that Fanny is back in that bottom lane again. So Royal ZY can propel himself using this skill chain all the way back up to the top there. Angela is doing the damage. Louvre looks like it's going to be in damage. Akai does get brought down. One final hit. Diggy gets the kill credit for that. And now Angela needs to be cautious about this. Will they still go in for more? Carry does not find a kill under the safety of the turret. The flickback does go through. Skyway now chasing out in the end, but does head back all the way to that beginning. So currently 3 kills to Louvre. Mystic Burden with 2 of their own, but with a little bit of a goal lead for themselves.
We can see right here, they are rotating around pretty well, I would say. And, no one's gonna go for Turtle yet. I would think Louvre will initiate the Turtle fight. Because Zilong, I think he's fully capable.
The pullback's going to be good. There are 3 members in terms of 1 that's there. It looks like we'll be able to go down there. Mystic Burden loses Johnson along the way. Angela not quite being able to help that out. They might be able to turn this into Turtle take right here, but Hilda does not show herself just yet. Now is seen by the enemy team that's there. It looks like this might deter them away. No, they've already started on Turtle. Akai is being protector over at the end there, so it is Diggy, and they're brought down now to the last 10%. Will it be enough? Turtle does get secured by Louvre. Your prediction's absolutely right, Peach. You're on fire. Johnson comes in, unfortunately crashes into the wall. Not quite the target he was looking for. The fender bender does happen. So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. This means that you must go take your license the appropriate way and not pay off the official. Get a legitimate license.
Warm up first. I guess, he just needs a bit of warm up, right?
Oh, he needs okay.
It's quite tense on the top lane.
It is. There's lots of action going up in that top lane. The stun does come through in the end. Akai will be able to jump out of the way. Nice juke. The onion ring does get placed down. Unfortunately, not quite going to fry the teammates out again. We borrowed that from the Malay castles. Thank you.
I mean, Angela is just sending her love away.
Yes.
You know?
It's the waves of love.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
so much love.
nobody wants that love this time around. Valentine's Day has already finished.
She can string my heart.
She can. Oh. I was about to make a joke about strings and love, but never mind. We are going to see that just get picked up in the end. Skyway will not go down, barely surviving. Wow!
That was so close.
That was very close, and it looks like Mystic Burden now. Hilda completely locked away at the side. That carry is wailing on her, but will it finally be enough? The extra movement speed is good. It looks like it will be enough to get her away. The pullback will come through, but not exactly going to be it. Angela is sitting up top pretty in the end, and they decide to turn it around. Akai now going to get some damage placed onto it. Skyway, oh, be careful.
A lot of
We are going to see
distractions.
yet another pull through in the end. It looks like the stun will come out. Diggy forced to use his ultimate in the end. My god, the team fights are kind of sloppy. They're like tickling each other. The damage isn't really sticking in the end. Not finding the right targets or the angles or the right cooldowns.
I feel like they're in kind of like a little Bollywood scene right now. Hey, you see me? Hey,
you dance
don't
around
see
the
me.
trees. That's what's happening. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It just feels like that's what they're doing, and Angela was being very aggressive. I mean, as an Angela player myself, I am very aggressive as well. If I'm very certain, I'm very sure
Yes.
that I can take one away, and I know the other would run.
Now we are going to see, whoop, very quick engage in not quite the right target. Angela is up there. The stun does come through. Turtle doing a little bit of help for the Mystic Burden. Now taking the fight. We are seeing Hayabusa taking the turret as well. Multiple stuns does come out. Carrie needs to be cautious about this. Can Akai jump back in? The flicker does come through, and everybody is safe.
Very. And I just realized, you know, Fanny has been alone for quite a while now. This is dangerous.
It is. I mean, Fanny's just happily, you know, serving out all the lanes on the other side there.
It's like la 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 la, take all the money.
They are waiting out there.
Scary.
It's already at level 10.
Scary.
Can you out-juke the shadows? That is the question. Oh, just move back in the end. We are
And
going to
Fanny goes down.
Louvre as she gets spanked. Fanny does get taken down. Unfortunately, a little bit over-aggressive. Johnson gets a kill onto Diggy. Will the retribution kill come back in the end? Royal CZ goes down as well. And KYZ is the next victim to fall. Johnson gets the kill on that one, and Diggy's happily spinning in egg form away.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Angela. You know, almost dead, but you know, comes in time, turns everything around, gets the kills, you know, gets the turret. She's amazing.
Yeah, we also are seeing that, you know, Angela here, although at level 6, a little bit behind in terms of the rest of the team that's there, still being able to contribute significantly towards the team's success. Currently now, Mystic Burden in the lead, 6-5, and they do have a nice 2,000 goal lead to their name.
Pretty comfortable, I guess. Right now, I think Skyway is having a bit of a problem with Zilong. A lot of pressure. Hayabusa is trying to go and pressure him. I am not sure if Skyway will be able to farm enough items, because Zilong late game, if you don't have items.
Oh, Johnson is back up again now. Who will he find? He does find Fanny. Fanny is having a tough game. That's 1-3-0 now for that Fanny. Oof.
Things are looking great for Mystic Burden. They're pressuring a lot on the damage key.
Sky Z is going to go down there, and that's Johnson with the mega kill. What's good is that Louvre is now taking the top turret, but it's, you know, a little bit slow in terms of the execution of it. They need to be, you know, they need to tighten up the game.
Yeah, definitely.
And we need to definitely see Fanny move across the map, a lot of it. We saw Fanny, you know, just hang around that bottom lane for such a long time. It became predictable that she was going to be there. And that ability to, that predictability is really hurting Louvre, because you want Fanny to be bouncing around, abusing that mobility.
Unexpected, you know, turn-ups of Fanny. And if, you know, during the turtle, when they were fighting there, I think that was a great location, a great spot for Fanny to wipe Mystic Burden out. But I guess Fanny just needs a bit more farming to do at the moment. I mean, during that time. And I think Zilong is just suffering so much. There's really nothing Louvre can do right now.
Yeah, I think because they have, you have Fanny and Zilong that can do the split pushes on both sides. We aren't seeing the heavy ability or execution of that really to be happening as much as this is most of a standard. We aren't going to see Zorn is being caught out here, but will he be able to escape in the end? It looks like that Shadows will be able to in the end. They are still going more for it. Fanny will be able to escape. Skyway does pull them back under the turret. We are going to see Diggy is there as well. Will he be able to save his teammates enough? It looks like Hilda gets the first kill in the end. Harley is still pushing away. The ultimate did get used by Diggy as the chase continues, but Akai now as well in danger. Still moving up to the fray up there. Nanas is still happily there. We are going to see Angela gets one kill. Johnson is there as well, hoping to pop. No, the immortality does not get removed. Ouch.
Can you see how aggressive you can be when Angela is around? Guys, I don't know if Angela will get banned the next game because Angela, Johnson, Hilda, dangerous combo.
We are going to see back on chat here, Molin LY saying Louvre will have a comeback. That's what the spirit I want to see them do. It is still possible for them. It is a 4,000 goal lead so far. So it's not the end-all be-all, but we definitely need to see the waves in each of the lane be controlled more. I would ideally like to see Fanny move across the map more, bouncing up maybe between two lanes so that the rest of them can move as a team and be able to, take small skirmishes away. They should avoid big team fights, but take the smaller fights that are there.
I guess what Fanny is trying to do is actually steal turrets since Zilong is not ready for team fights just yet. So Fanny will probably try to make up by stealing turrets while baiting.
Well, we still have the outer turret in that bottom lane, and like the bottom lane isn't really being pushed out yet. Now Fanny has gone back there, but she should as well now move immediately to the next lane. That's there. There is a call out for a pause. And the pause will come true. Now, people are asking in chat why Angel isn't there, and she has responded by her own self that she's a little bit busy. That's why she's not within the game. That's there.
We do hope to see Angel back in game.
We do hope to see Angel back in game. I'm actually curious if Angel is listening to us at this point there. Angel, what do you think of your team's performance? Like, honestly, looking at them as being part of the team, give us your thoughts. Like, I think the chat, and we'll happily read it out for those people that are not on the chat to see what you think about it all.
Or maybe what do you think of a typical lineup as compared to a
newer lineup?
Yeah, because I think Mystic Burden, they actually went with Johnson is reworked, Angela is new, and I'm sure a lot of us out there know that if there's a Johnson, there's a Hilda, Angela, they're pretty much unstoppable. So right now I'm just gonna go back into the game. I just really hope Zilong can, get his items in time, farm enough. He's going solo, his team is Louvre is basically trying to buy some time for him. And, there's only so much they can do when they initiate a fight and all that. They can just only stay in turret. But it's gonna be dangerous once Hayabusa tries to dive in, and especially Angela is ready. Her ult is ready to actually go in. They're not giving chance to the bottom lane at all.
No, not at all. The aggression is so much there. Angel has responded and said that the team already had lost out within the drafting phases that's there, and this is what we talked about. Yeah. Having that new composition versus a little bit more veteran composition, not quite helping them out. Ooh, not quite finding the target right there.
I think that was just I'm gonna get there in time, guys.
Alright, okay, so it was just literally to get there in time, not necessarily to deal the damage. Does fulfill the destiny of what he wanted to do out there. The goal lead is still about the same, so one good team fight can potentially win it. The pullback is going to be there. Will it be enough damage to pop the immortality? It will be enough, so that's going into their favor. Hilda now is going to get taken down potentially in the end. It looks like it will be enough. Angela is now there with Johnson. Diggy's ultimate is back up. We are going to see that CZ will be able to stop him out just a little bit as Zorn will move back. The super minions is being done and Angela gets a kill as well. It looks like the cleanup crew is there. This is yet another turret. Skyway does survive it all, but it does not look good. All three lanes are pushing for the favor of Mystic Burden. They need to control this. They need to stop the bleeding. As it looks like Mystic Burden is already attempting to take Lord.
Here, I mean, look at the items that they already have, you know. Hilda, pretty decent, you know, decent Johnson and all. And, okay, Angela with a slow item right here, deadly. You know, it's very easy for her to be in the clash, you know. Look at right here, you know, they just went straight in, you know. Diggy tries to save them. Akai tries to secure Johnson and he goes down. I am really worried right now. You know, they can be very hasty and sometimes over-dependent on Angela because her healing is actually not that great. But in terms of helping a teammate to capture, then yes, she's very good. So with the item, you know, slowing down and the string, you know, tying hearts here and there, it will be great. And Lord Fight, I guess they're trying to steal, but Zilong, he made a comeback.
I mean, Zilong gets the kill over there, which is good. It definitely helps the team out in the end there, but will it be enough? They are so low. Gosh, this is not really going to be good. It's going to be very close again. Diggy's ultimate does get used. Johnson now makes his appearance in there. CC does get taken down. Oh gosh, this is not good. Potential steal coming in. No. Will Diggy manage to get it out in the end? The stun will come out. It looks like Diggy decides to back away from it all. No potential still coming in. That's that. Good attempt though, and Lord has been slain. Hardly gets it. I agree with Angel and what she's saying within the chat that the team needs to focus on turrets and objectives instead of kills. That's the only way to come back into the game. Once the lanes are within their control, their bottom lane now completely open and exposed, and now with Lord being taken, it looks like Louvre SG is a little bit set up to lose the first game. Hopefully they fix it up within the second game.
I think they did try very hard to focus, I mean, objective gaming, right? But their strategy has been like, I mean, Mystic Burden saw through them just like that, and there was no chance at all for them. So I guess a pause is coming in. We are very sorry for the technical issues. I hope everything goes well.
Yeah, so I mean, this is one of the things where, you know, something's going on within the player side. So hopefully they fix it permanently, and we can see a better flow through within the game there as well.
I guess they always need a contingency plan, you know, a plan B. If, you know, strategy A doesn't work, you shouldn't try to push it through, because I've lost so many matches because of teammates like that.
You try to overextend in what your composition cannot and is not supposed to do. Yeah. So I think the same goes to here, because if you look at Louvre and their composition, right? You know, you have Fanny and you have Zilong that's there. While you're not supposed to be taking huge team fights, you're supposed to be picking off people. We don't really see that happening. Yeah.
Fanny did try to get Angela, but she's pretty, you know, Angela's positioning was quite good.
Good, yes.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, on top of that, she had her teammates to support her, to protect her, right? So if I were Fanny, you know, it's okay, I'm not gonna get a kill. I take half of your HP, I'm gonna run. So there's only so much that they can do, and also provided the fact that, you know, the team fights were at such strategic locations that was very favorable.
What do you think about the Lord attempt? Do you think that was wise to be taking Lord? Because I don't think so. When you have so many turrets to be taking and the lanes to be controlled, since, you know, Skyway on Zilong did manage to get that kill and you had that advantage, you could have opted for the safer choice.
I guess, you know, it
because
was their shot.
What can you do with Lord? Because even with Lord being there, you're not going to leave your base that has it open.
With the Lord around, you actually get to buy some time. So, you know,
but you can't follow Lord as well because your base is already open, right?
I mean, a lot of times we just leave Lord to go alone as a bait, but, you know,
so
we want to take the other turret, the other lane. So it's a good distraction, but, you know, at the rate that Mystic Burden is actually going, they can bring down the Lord easy.
Yeah, I mean, we saw this a little bit at Team Saiyan, right? The miracle steal, but the Lord, you know, just dropped within a couple of seconds.
Exactly.
As well. Yeah.
But then again, you know, they did try very hard. They need to rethink their strategy with their picks and everything, and now we are back in the game. I'm not sure why Fanny is just always at the bottom lane. I guess that's the only free space. It's always very happening on the top lane.
That top lane is where everything is going on.
Like
That's for sure.
Party, the life of the party. I think Lord is coming. It's gonna be very nasty. You know, you look at here. Hayabusa, he's protecting Lord. I mean, not really protecting, but they're pushing top at the same time.
Yes, I mean, the multi-push, all the way in, not quite finding the right area. Very fast Diggy ultimate that's there. Will pop the immortality once, but that destruction might be enough to end it all. Zorn, look at the damage being pushed out there. Carry removes Johnson off the map, but can they mount the ultimate defense being put up there? It looks like that will not quite be the case. Fanny now in the fray as well, but that will not quite be enough. So there's a double kill. Hayabusa getting the kill credit for that. Red final bid. Louvre SG, as expected, unfortunately losing out this first game. I did like the few attempts. Fanny on that first blood, very early, very aggressive. I like that. Unfortunately, did not quite translate that into the mid game as well. So with that, we see Hayabusa on Zorn. He did fantastic in the previous games as well, with 8.9 KDA. And we have Diggy, 1, 2, and 10 with 8.1 as well.
I mean, Diggy tried his best, you know.
He did. I think the draft needs to get re-looked at in terms of Louvre. Either update it or ban away potential new picks, so that it goes back to a more standard meta of how it was before. So if you remove Johnson and Angela.
No, I would just go with removing Johnson because he has a bigger impact compared to Angela. Angela is still very much dependent on what I like to call possessing bodies.
Yeah, you need to have that frontliner, that person that you are assisting. So removing Johnson away means that you're removing this really strong frontliner away. I agree.
There has been some talks actually within the community that Zilong is not contributing as much as he did before. And
yes, I think his place in the meta is a little bit iffy. That's there. So I mean, this is the highlights of game number 1 again. We're asking this level 1 kill, and I think this really excited me to see how aggressive Royal ZY can be, getting that first blood,